Hello, welcome to our podcast. We've entitled it The Book because it's about the book. Hello, and welcome to our listeners. Greetings. It's my pleasure to welcome our viewers. Welcome to our listeners. Hello. This is the Book Podcast. Merry Christmas, and welcome to our listeners. This is our 8th podcast of the book. Welcome to our listeners. It's hard to believe, but this is our 9th episode of interviews with authors. Welcome to our podcast, number 10 of the book. Hello. Welcome to the 11th broadcast of the book. Hello. Welcome to our 12th podcast of the book. Welcome to our podcast in which we answer the 10 most Googled questions about the Bible. What does the Bible say about interracial marriage? Who was Cain's wife? What is the role of women in the world system and in the church today? What is the gift of speaking in tongues? Is it for today? And what about praying in tongues? I will be your host. My name is Scott Moffat. As always, I'm your host, Scott Moffat, and today I'm joined by our youngest member, Gabriel Penfield, and our oldie but goodie, Gary Karwoski. And I will be joined by Gabriel Penfield and Gary Karwoski. So we seek to invite only the most accomplished of men, like our guest today, Dr. Robert Wilkin, who we will be calling Bob, which is written by Dr. John Beck. It's written by Dennis Roxer. Dr. Carl Laney, we're going to call him Carl. Today we interview Dr. Larry Moyer. It is my privilege to welcome Chris Katulka. I'd like to welcome Dr. Timothy Demi. Today we welcome Dr. Paul Wright. It's our privilege today to welcome Dr. Arnold Frutenbaum of Ariel Ministries to our podcast. Let's begin with our youngest member, Gabe Penfield.
That's me, right?
No.
Sorry.
Gary. Who was Cain, first of all?
Sugar cane, are we talking about?
No.
Oh, sugar cane's good. Ooh, delicious.
Oh.
No, cane from the Bible. That
cane. Oh, the C-A-I-N, not C-A-N-E.
Yep.
I get so confused.
That we're all descended from who?
Jesus.
Adam and Eve.
Oh. The church answer,
it's like
right?
3rd grade with this guy.
The answer's Jesus all the time.
Jesus.
Yeah. Always Jesus.
We're all Gary, what were they saying about him?
They were drunk. They were drunk.
These guys must be loaded.
Yeah.
Wait, is that what happens when you drink alcohol? You like speak in different languages?
Apparently so.
I think so.
Where people don't understand.
There you go. There's a reason for alcohol. To speak in tongues. So we should have that in the church.
Time flies, but the Lord has led us through a full year of this podcast since May 16th, 2021. We thank you so much for the support you've shown us. Because of your commitment, we know that the Lord is using this podcast for the education of believers and unbelievers. We would appreciate your continued support and prayers for years to come. Here's to many more years of this podcast. God bless.
We appreciate you, our listeners, and without you, we'd have no reason to be here.